Hey, what's up guys, this is Kazoo here, and welcome to episode 90 of Skill into Glory. And we're going to start off by applying a healing card to Nzonzi, and then we go in what will be the first game of this episode, where we come against Relegation FC, a team with players from Newcastle United and also from Hull City. And yeah, we start things off in the 6th minute. We got Bolasie there on the ball with a couple skill moves. We tried to go for a shot, which the goalkeeper saved. Not the greatest save, because from the rebound, it is actually Christian Eriksen to make it 1-0. Then 17th minute, he plays a through ball there to Jelavic, who makes it 1-1 already. So yeah, a quick equalizer there from my opponent to get himself back into the game. Then 34th minute, we got the ball with Aiden McGeady with some nice skill moves. We pick it up there with Bolasie. We pretty much continue on doing the skill moves. He had two defenders there. We cut inside. We get past them with a nice fake shot. Tried to go for a shot as well, which the goalkeeper eventually saved. Then we already move on into the second half. It is once again Bolasie there on the ball with some really nice skill moves. We beat two of his defenders there. I tried to run through and tried to go for a shot, but you can see from the shot it was just really bad. So not the greatest attempt there. I thought it was going to be extra time, but then in the 90th minute, again Bolasie on the ball. We tried to cut inside with a ball roll, and then all of a sudden the referee decided to give a penalty, and I seriously have no clue how this is a penalty. You can see from the replay that Davis hit Bolasie for a brief second, but that's not a penalty in my opinion. I seriously don't get how referees in FIFA just give penalties so easily. There was another thing in the previous episode which I showed you guys, where I think Eriksen got tackled, completely hit the ball, and we also got a penalty like towards the end of the game. So again, same case right there. I don't think it was a penalty, but still, we converted with McGeady. We pick up another goal with him, and that is how the game ended. You can see stats-wise, we had 5 shots on target. My opponent only had 1 shot, so you could maybe say it was deserved, even though he also had 6 shots, I think, 6 normal shots. He didn't really create anything from it, so yeah, overall, I didn't really feel bad, but still, that penalty in the 90th minute, you all know it's not a penalty, and I just don't get how things like this still happen in FIFA. But anyway, we go into the next game. We came up against a team with some team this season players in it, actually. The first time I actually played against some. And we got the early goal there with Nzonzi, a bit of a weird goal, a pretty nice header to be honest, to actually make it 1-0 in our favor. Then 23rd minute, and again a short corner. This time we went on sort of a run there with Asaidi, tried to get past his defenders. The goalkeeper saved it. Then 24th minute, another corner. We went with a sombrero flick. He went with a tackle from behind, which is of course a red card, so that meant he had to play with 10 men quite early on into the first half already. I think it was the 25th minute or so. So for the remaining minutes, he had to play with 10 men. Then just before halftime, we got through there with McGeady with some really nice skill moves, and we make it 2-0, where we pick up another goal with him, and we also pick up another skill goal, which was really nice, because I think we need like 3 more skill goals now in order to complete that challenge as well. Then into the second half, he got himself a goal back, a rebound goal there. You can see it right there. One of the first few chances he had actually in this game. Then second half, again, it is him going through there, this time with Sanchez. There was a lot of space on the left-hand side, which I didn't really get, because I was actually playing on default. But still, you can see from the replay, there were so many defenders on the left-hand side for me, which was a bit weird. So yeah, all of a sudden it was 2-2, bit of an annoying goal to concede. But then we continue on 87th minute. It is again McGeady going through, a nice finish there with the outside of his foot, where he once again gets us a goal in the 90th minute, and also actually wins us the game. So yeah, we end up winning 3-2. Towards the end of the game, my opponent also created some more chances. So yeah, it was a pretty tough game to be honest. But anyway, we end up winning it, which is of course really nice. So yeah, we move on to what will be the final game of this episode. Well, we came up against a subscriber who had actually 2 5-star skillers in his squad, with the likes of Ricardo Kishna and also Bo Taka. And it's actually him getting the first goal of the game. And look at that for a goal by Wesley Sneijder. A really nice fancy shot into the top corner as well. I was really surprised that it actually went in like that. But yeah, great goal there from my opponent, who was a subscriber as well, like I said. Then we got a goal back there in the 23rd minute with McGeady, a bit of a skill goal as well to pick up another one, which is really nice. Then we continue on 34th minute. It is Asaidi on the ball with some really nice skill moves too. I tried to go for a Rabona cross, it unfortunately just ended up being a normal cross. The shot that we took as well, with I think Eriksen, wasn't really the greatest too. Then we move on 37th minute. It is my opponent on the ball with Robin van Persie. Again, a nice fancy shot there, but this time we put a player on the line, and we eventually do clear it away. Then we move on already into into the second half. It is Asaidi on the ball with some nice skill moves there as well. We tried to cut inside with the ball roll. The shot that we took was pretty bad. I think it also got deflected by one of his defenders. But yeah, from that point onwards, it was mainly us creating most of the chances in this game. Some nice skill moves from Bolasie. We chip it over to McGeady, who makes it 2-1 and picks up another skill goal in this game. Then a 65th minute, a lovely backheel there from Hernandez. Plays it over to Nzonzi, plays it over to Bolasie, who passes it over to Eriksson. I tried to go for a fancy shot, but the power on it wasn't really the greatest. An easy save for his goalkeeper. Then a 72nd minute, it is Hernandez there on the ball with some skill moves as well. A nice shot, which the goalkeeper saved. And then from the rebound, it is this time Eriksson with the goal to make it 3-1 and pretty much make it game over. Because like I said, especially towards the end of the game, it was us mainly creating most of the chances in this game. Then 80th minute, some awesome stuff there from McGeady. Eventually, we do pick it out with Bolasie, and we pick up the final skill goal as well, the 12th one in this game, which means we actually completed the final challenge, which is really awesome as well. And yeah, that is how the game ended. So yeah, we ended up winning 4-1. Overall, a really fun game. It was against a subscriber who I actually played before when I was recording for a squad builder, I think. But yeah, it was a really fun game once again. But yeah, we move on to the skillers up, where you can actually see we have scored 17 goals in total with McGeady. We got 2 games left, which of course means we get to open 2 extra packs, which is really nice, especially since Team of the Season is out. But yeah, anyway, we completed all the challenges as per usual, like I said. So that means I'm going to be showing you guys a bit of a recap with all the goals we need to score this time. And I think we actually scored some pretty sweet goals, especially with McGeady. He was probably one of the best players in the squad alongside Bolasie. The informed striker version was the first time for me using him, and I actually really enjoyed him, even though his default position is of course left mid or left winger, not really too sure. I really liked him as a striker, and I think the main reason why I liked him so much was because of his strength. He has 85 physical, which is ridiculous for a 5-star skiller. I've said it many times before. I think it is really good to have like a really strong and big player when it comes to 5-star skillers. That is why I really liked Ibrahimovic, like back in FIFA 13 and stuff, when he had 5-star skill moves. So yeah, Bolasie is probably one of the best cheap 5-star skillers in the game, especially in forms, even though it is quite hard to get the striker version. But yeah, overall the team was really awesome to play with. If you want to try it out, definitely do so. It is quite cheap as well, I think. But yeah, we move on back to the skillers up. You can see right there we move on to Depay, but he's a 5-star skiller we packed like 3 times before. So that means we already move on to the new 5-star skiller, which is going to be Adel Taarabt. He's going to be the new 5-star skiller we are going to be building a team around. And I know most of you guys still want me to build a team around Depay, even though we actually are already allowed to use him, and actually used him quite a lot before. But I think it is maybe cool to use Depay in a squad around Taarabt as well, so we can use both of them. It is just an option, so yeah, you can let me know in the comments down below if you have any cool ideas. You can also, of course, link him up with Asa80. It is all up to you. But yeah, we move on to the final 2 packs, which were actually 15k packs. I decided to open those since it was, of course, Team of the Season, and my luck so far has actually been pretty good. Packed some pretty good players as well, some purple hero players, and also some Team of the Season players, of course. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see a pack opening video of me this weekend as well. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.